All right, right at the top of this video here about Gut Drops. This is a Gut Drops video review, Gut Drops reviews and complaints, whatever you're looking for involving a supplement bottle called Gut Drops. I'm going to be covering it right here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I noticed this product going around with what I would call scam marketing. I'm not saying the people behind Gut Drops are performing, doing the marketing, creating the marketing or whatever, but you may have seen some of the marketing about a pink salt trick recipe. If you're looking for pink salt trick recipe reviews, if you're looking at things about, I don't know, Gut Drops, Oprah Winfrey, Gut Drops reviews and complaints, I'm here to help. And the reason why I'm making this video is to warn you that I don't want you to order something if you've been served scam marketing. And so what's going on with this? I'm not saying Gut Drops itself is a scam, but what I'm telling you is that some of the marketing happening out there, whether it's from affiliates or whoever, I'm not saying it's the company, whatever the company is called Gut Drops, is that it doesn't look good. And here's what I'm going to tell you about. So first off, like button down below, really big. Please hit the like button. That can tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility, and that could really help my video get out there. There's also a join button that is really big. So I saw going around on the website gvac.shop a video, a lengthy video, and it starts in like a social media ad that then goes to this website, which shows you a very long video. It's got Oprah in there, Rebel Wilson, Adele, Kim Kardashian, and maybe other celebrities claiming that they tried a pink salt trick recipe. There is no pink salt trick recipe. That was created by scammers as a hook to get people to think that there's something special about colorful salt, I guess, pink salt, that can then help you lose weight. And if you find any pink salt trick recipes online on any websites, and it's like an actual recipe, it's not going to help you lose weight. That's not how pink salt can't help you lose weight. Scammers, maybe in Brazil, came up with this as a concept to manipulate people, to influence people, whatever word you want to use, manipulate, influence, lead them to make an order on a product, whatever. It's a marketing strategy. There is no pink salt trick recipe. Salt will not help you lose weight. Pink salt won't help. But this Gut Drops product, it's like a little dropper bottle. Gut Drops, it's like, I guess you put it on your tongue or whatever. They claim that Oprah tried it, like I said, and that Rebel Wilson, Kim Kardashian, Adele, other celebrities, and that it helped 114,500 Americans lose 22 to 75 pounds without changing any part of their routine, which makes no sense. That's not how life works. This is not Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or some fantasy movie. That's just not how this works. There are fake testimonials in there as well in the video that I saw, and that's not good. And I saw signs maybe this is coming from Brazil because there's some Portuguese, and I see stuff from Brazil having to do with medicinal products that don't have parent companies, that sort of thing. And that wasn't really the best thing to see because I want to be able to see things that are legitimate and helpful. And that was not what I saw. And so there are deep fake videos of like influencers in the video that I was served on gvac.shop. So if you're looking around online and you want to know, okay, Gut Drops reviews, are there any legitimate reviews out there that are glowing that are going to say this is going to help me lose weight? If you find any other YouTube videos, let's say, and they're trying to say in their video title, warning, or don't buy, or you need to know this, or scam warning or something, and in the video, it's like a woman or a man who ends up trying to get you to go and buy the product somewhere, that's just part of the affiliate marketing or scam marketing having to do with whatever's going on with this. So don't believe in that sort of thing. Those videos also have artificially inflated views, likes, comments, whatever. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, to have like 5,000 views on a video, but no comments and only like 12 likes. That ratio doesn't make sense. Artificially inflated, fake views, whatever is going on there. I don't know. But I got an ad on TikTok that led me to this website talking about Gut Drops. And it has a complete deep fake of Oprah. It also has a person named Dr. Casey Means. None of these people, celebrities, doctors, have anything to do with this product. This product has no credible backing from doctors, hospitals, celebrities, famous people of any kind. Hospitals, universities, I meant to say too. No universities. And that's not good. That, people are out there trying to convince you that certain people have endorsed this when they haven't. Dr. Casey Means never endorsed a pink salt trick recipe. What scammers have done is they've manipulated the lip movement of Dr. Casey Means, of Oprah, and other people, celebrities, to make it look like they talked about this. They never talked about it. No matter how convincing the deepfake AI lip movement alterations with AI-generated vocals makes it look. It's not real. It's not real at all. So if you saw that kind of stuff, don't believe in it. And, when you look up gut drops on Google, you might see some ads and you might say, oh, here it is right here. It says official website. A lot of different websites might say official website. They just want you to order on their website. And one thing I noticed when looking around online that I thought was a little bit curious was that you can buy this on Walmart.com, maybe eBay or other websites, maybe even Amazon. That does not make it legitimate. You might consider Amazon and Walmart legitimate stores because you are familiar with them. Walmart.com, the website, not the store in your town, Walmart.com and Amazon.com allow third-party listings, meaning you're never going to find this on the shelf in your Walmart store in your town, physically, brick and mortar store. You can't drive to it and, find it there. But you might find it on Walmart.com. Because Walmart.com allows third-party listings. And Walmart.com and Amazon.com are not going to check every single medicinal product to make sure that they pass clinical trials and are rigorous standards and all that. They're just going to allow it to be sold, which is very unfortunate. That's the way the world works, apparently. So gut drops, reviews and complaints, gut drops, dropper bottle, gut drops ingredients, if you're looking for any information about that. What I'm finding out there is not a whole lot that gives me clarity on this. And, like for instance, I'm looking now, I just want to see, on one of the sponsored results, it talks about Brazil, which is not that big of a surprise. And I wanted to look here. I know you can't see my screen. Yeah, there's an FBBB rating for something about this on the BBB website, Better Business Bureau, and it mentions 19655 East 35th Drive, Suite 100, Aurora, Colorado, 80011, which I believe is a fulfillment center that I've seen before. And I'm not calling this product a scam. I'm calling out the marketing that someone out there is doing, and I'm not saying the company's behind it at all. According to the website that I'm looking at, the BBB website, it says that it has an F rating and it has a customer review rating score average of 1 out of 5 stars. One woman on January 6th of this year, 2026, said this is a total scam. They promise because their product is so good, a 180-day money-back guarantee return policy, but it says lies. I was told I was past my 6 weeks. They didn't allow me to return it. Yeah, money-back guarantees with these sorts of products I never trust because they're associated with so many different scam tactics, including deepfake videos that I just, and where are you even ordering it from? Is it an official website? What is it? And I'm looking at other 1-star reviews. Just go to bbb.org and type, or just go to Google, type BBB gut drops, and you'll probably find similar listings. And there's a website called thegutdrops.com, I noticed as well. And it doesn't have a whole lot of information other than what I've already found, which is not a big surprise. And that's not great. I did want to check one thing, again, even though you can't really see my screen, just to report to you whether or not I see something. Yeah, there is no FDA registered or FDA approved logo on thegutdrops.com. But I noticed whenever I was looking around that website that if you alter one of the images for, like, let's say the GMP practice, good manufacturing practice rather, to GMP.png, change that to FDA.png on the same website, that they have an FDA logo just waiting there. I guess they took it off. They decided not to use it. It was a little too scammy because it's not true, whatever the case, that's not good. So my whole conclusion about this, gut drops, reviews, and complaints, if you're searching for that online, I keep saying that because I want people to find my video, is this. Go see a doctor. Talk to them if you want about a product you saw online. They're probably going to have no idea what you're talking about if you mention gut drops, because I don't see a parent company name. I don't see information about who created the product, who's the founder, where do they bottle it, all that kind of stuff. Which, does that lend any credibility to it? Not in my eyes, at least from the consumer perspective. So like, comment, and subscribe. This video, I hope, gets out there to a lot of people. Liking this video really helps. Hit the join button down below. That can really help me expand what I'm doing here to help people stay away from stuff that looks super scammy. Oprah never talked about this. Adele, Rebel Wilson, Kim Kardashian never talked about it. Dr. Casey Means never talked about it. No celebrities, no doctors, no hospitals, no universities ever endorsed it. And I hope that my video has been a little bit of help to you. gut drops, reviews, and complaints. My review is that you should go see a doctor. Thank you for watching.